Please describe your job title and primary duties.
So my main duties are to make sure that the kids are well fed and basically well taken care of. So my main duty as a co-teacher is to just ensure of all of that. Like the head teacher, she does that, but since I'm her co-teacher, I'm the one that just ensures and make sure just helps her get all of these things done. So we do homework. Homework is mandatory. If you don't have homework, we'll do like reading things, or little activities like we've been doing recently to unscramble words. So we'll have about 9 to 10 words on the board, unscrambled or scrambled up, and we have the kids unscramble them. But this is if they don't have homework. They just do their homework after class or after school or whatever. So then after that, we do dinner. So my main duty during dinner is to make sure the kids' food is hot, clearly. So I feed them, they get fed. And since I'm with the school ages, they got a nice variety of, food. So I make sure they're well fed, and then I make sure they're wind down for their parents when they get there. So.
Please describe the application and interview process.
It was online on the YMCA website. I'm with the Family Enrichment Center, so that is, you have to go on the YMCA website and then go down to, I think it says jobs or career or something like that. And it says join us. It's real welcoming. It's real easy, straightforward. I did it in probably 15 minutes max. It was online again, like I said, and they called me back for an interview in about 4 days, and then, which was really weird. I mean, it was weird for me because I've never gotten a call that fast. I always get a week. So they called me back within 4 days, and then I got to the interview process, had my first interview, which was, a very broad, welcoming interview, just asking qualities, going over my app, resume, things like that. And then for about a week and a half, I didn't hear anything. So I got a little nervous. I'm like, what's going on? Where, so, and they ended up calling me back about a week and a half later, hey, we're interested in you. We loved you. We just had to, go through all of our candidates. They can't just stop at one. So they did that. They called me back. I got in. First day, they gave me training on the computer. So I wasn't allowed to be with kids alone until you train, and your background check comes back. So all of that came back, great. I did my training and everything. I was finally with the kids. So yeah, that's how that went.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
They asked me things like, so do I have any, their main concern was, did I have any experience with kids? Prior knowledge, whether that be babysitting, other jobs, So I told them, my first job ever was in childcare. So that was my first one. And then I have a lot of little cousins, little nieces and nephews, so I babysat all the time. So they really loved that. And then they during my interview, what they did, which I was not expecting, they had me go interact with the kids. They're during the interview, they're like, okay, so we're gonna take you to the pre-K room. And so they took me to the preschoolers room. I played with them, they would just, and I think they were watching me on the camera to see how I was interacting with the kids and everything. So that was really nice. They also,
This is part of the interview?
Yep,
Okay.
which was, that's what I said. That was a little bizarre.
Right.
I've never, but they were like, yeah, we want you to get a feel of, and that's kind of how I was like, okay, I got the job then. Because why would you, I'm like, y'all told on y'all stuff. But then during the interview, they wanted to know what I was in school for. So my degree, my major and everything. So I told them, and because my major is not child development or child or anything like that, because I want to be a realtor. But they liked the fact that I was honest, for one, and they liked that I was actually in school. Because the longer you're in school, the higher your pay is how they go there. And since I'm a freshman, everything's a little, but that's just how they operate or whatever. So those were two big interesting things that they asked me.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
Experience counts, whether it's paid or volunteering, anything. Experience counts. Try to get as much experience as you can for whichever job you're looking for, and if you can't just be honest about it. Like, I'm new, I'm fresh, but I'm really interested in, being in this field. So would you guys consider bringing on somebody that's new, things like that with no experience? Another thing, probably tidy up your resume as much as possible. Like, it's always room for improvement on resumes. Like, I'm still, every day, like not every day, but what I'm saying, every chance I get, every time I do something, I go put it on my resume. Like, I just make sure of that. And lastly, be confident, sell yourself, and yeah, just go in with the warm smile, fresh fit, and you'll be in good hands.